Hi, everyone. I think I'm a little bit late tonight. If you're listening, please say hello, and I apologize for the glare of the lights, but I don't. I'll have to work on that. I'm a little bit flustered right now because I just closed up the shop, and I had a lot of really fun people in today, so it's been a really nice day. Um, what do I want to say tonight? I wanted to tell you about some couple of new things. I'm kind of have some things lined up here. And buttons. If anyone saw my post this week, I got some new resin buttons in, and I picked them out purposely to go with my new yarn, Palisades. And so let me just show you how nicely they go together. You can see the purple, and they come in a couple of sizes. Should have thought about this a little bit, but there's the purples. And there's also some, depending, they're all a little bit different. So there could be some grays and browns and some other colors in there. So they're really kind of nice. This is a green, of course. Green, you can see, with some golds and browns again. So it goes really well with this one and with the gold. I just was really excited when I saw these buttons, and this one I think goes really well with blue. So I thought they were really fun with the new yarns. Another thing that I got new is, now where are my needles? Here. Excuse me. I really like the Skacel Rocket Square needles. And I know I'm always very cost conscious, and they are an expensive needle, but the older I get, the more my hands hurt, and I find that my hands hurt less with these. Hi, Toby. But as I get older too, my eyes aren't as good, and when I set these down and I don't know what size they are, unless I'm in really bright light, I cannot read what's on here. Bright light and a magnifying glass. So I just got a few of these because I don't like putting these into my needle gauge. I like a metal needle gauge because I always think that eventually a wood one or a plastic one is going to change shape a little bit. So this is made by Katrinkles, but sold by Skacel. And you can see, now I haven't even used this yet. This is, okay. Let's see. This is a size 7. This is an 8 slots too big. 6 slot. It's a little tight. It is a size 7. It's nice and snug in the 7. I'm not so sure. Yeah, it fits best in the 7, and that is a size 7. So that's a nice little addition. And even though I like my U-clips a lot, I thought these were kind of cute for people that like, something a little different. I haven't used these. These look kind of cute. Let's see. I said this is a size 7, so they should go into here. Okay, so this is a little spring-loaded clip. And again, it's not quite like the U-clips that I have that you really can't pull off, but they do hold your needles together and your stitches won't fall off. But if you have somebody if you have a little one in your household or somebody you can pull it off. The U-clips you can't, or it's very difficult to. And you also get a big size one in the container. So those are just two little things that are new in the shop. The most important thing is that I keep adding to my sale yarns. So as most of you know, I have a new point of sale program. And it's not because I wanted to, but it's because QuickBooks is no longer supporting QuickBooks point of sale. So I now they've partnered with Shopify. So I have Shopify, but if you've been in the shop, you've listened to me whine about the data didn't all come over really the way it should have. Two different platforms, things come out a little differently. So what I'm doing and making me do is to go through some of my inventory, and I love Silky Wool. Silky Wool is a yarn that I opened my shop with probably 18, 19 years ago. It's still a great yarn. I love it. It is 45% wool, 35% silk, and 20% nylon. Oh, I didn't bring down my little sample. It does beautiful color work. And it's just a real pleasure to knit with. It doesn't split. It's a nice season transitional weight yarn. But as I went through my inventory, I have a lot of discontinued colors. So I'm putting all my discontinued colors on sale, like $6.50 a skein. And what I would suggest, I've got some that are bags. I have plenty to choose from. This is a sweater. This has been in the shop a while, but maybe you've seen this, maybe you haven't. It's a nice weight sweater. And this is from one of the original books, the Viking Knits collection. And then I still have a couple books. Perhaps you can get it individually. If you're interested, I would go on to Ravelry and take a look at some patterns that take a DK weight yarn. Look for things that have been knit out of this. This is another one I knit. I had to look up the name of the pattern today because, of course, I didn't have it labeled. But this is Riposata by Thea Coleman. And again, it does beautiful lace work, beautiful cables. And it's $6.50 a skein, DK weight with, let me tell you the yardage, 175 meters. So you're almost 200 yards. Not quite. And I don't see Candace here tonight, but Candace knit me this a long time ago. And I want to say it's Daisy, but I'm hearing a noise outside. I will have that name of that pattern. So let's see. What else do I need to say? I thought I had everything all lined up, and then things went kaflooey this afternoon. So I keep going through my yarn. There are things I know I'm going to keep, but there are things that I am going through that either they're discontinued or I'd rather be carrying something else right now. So keep checking back because I'm keep putting different yarns on sale. Hi, Betsy. Was that the right? I think that was the right color yarn, correct? That you got today? I guess that's all I have to say. For those of you that I saw at Sheep and Wool, it was fun to see you. And I'm not sure what my Thanksgiving hours are going to be yet. I know it's a little bit difficult if you don't know exactly what my hours are, but please, I never, ever, ever mind you calling and asking me if I'm going to be in, or I try to keep up my message on the answering machine. So um, have some patience with me. Anyway, that is all for tonight. I just wanted to, oh, it's not all for tonight. I knew there was something else. I can't give you the full thing, but I am starting to collect hats, scarves, mittens for some local people. I'll be able to give you some more on that. But if you have knit some uh, or have some extra yarn that you want to knit some hats, children's sizes, by all means, I'm planned to be a depot kind of place for different places that I will be telling you about next week or the week after. That said, everybody have a really good night. Thank you very much for dropping in, and come by the shop and say hello. Have a good evening.